Welcome to the Team7Pirates Podcast, where we talk about anime, movies, shows, video games, sports, whatever you could think of, we gonna talk about it. Now let's get into it. For me, the only person that's justified would be Guts. Because, to be honest with you, is he's really not even good. Like, he's really not. Like, he's just surviving. Like, he's not bad and he's not good. He's just surviving. Like, he's doing everything he can to get revenge. Like, if you want smoke, he's with all the smoke. But
Yeah.
so it's like I couldn't see him becoming evil because becoming evil would be more evil than Griffith. And Griffith is a scumbag. Like a scumbag. Like if you had like a bag and put scum in it, you just see Griffith. Like he's a dirtbag. Like, but Gus is like, because the anime doesn't really show that much about like what he been through in his past too. But in the manga, it shows you way worse than the anime does. Like my man's
Yeah. Damn, nigga, don't say it. Yo.
Oh shit. Well, let me say this. He was getting raped as a
Stuff
kid.
was
And
happening.
I ain't talking about the fruit. He was getting raped.
They know what you mean. You don't got to say I'm not talking about the fruit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure they know what I mean. But
They know what you mean.
yeah, he had a rough childhood, and then his father figure, I don't know if it's his real father, was pimping him out. Like, come on, G, like you pimping out your son, or yeah, I don't know whatever he was, the one that you was raising. I'm like, yo, you're a scumbag. Like, yo, Gus, he had it worse. Like, if he grew up and he was like, yo, fuck the world, I'd be like, my man's, you right, fuck the world. Like, I'm with you with that one. Yeah.
I didn't know where you was heading with it. I didn't know where you was heading with it, but had to intervene in there real quick because I had a feeling
Nah.
you was about to go. You was about to go there.
Nah. When I said fuck the world, I meant like if he was like, I'm trying to kill everybody. Can I say stuff like that?
Yeah, no, you good with that.
Okay. Yeah, if he was like that, then I'd be like, okay, you got it. But I wasn't gonna. But if he did that, that would be fun. That would be. I'll understand too. Because
No.
my man was struggling, boy. Kaneki, he didn't really have it too bad, to be honest with you. Like he grew up good. Like my man was basically chilling, and then he became I ain't watched that show in so long. Oh, a ghoul. He became a ghoul. That wasn't, and then even when he became a ghoul, it was like,
Aren't goals
okay,
they
nothing.
just go after different people, right? Or like mercenaries type?
Yeah, but you can't taste anything anymore. Besides, like you can't taste regular food, so that sucks for him. But it's like, other than that, like you didn't really have a tragic lifestyle or nothing. Not like us. Like nobody on here, I believe is good. Besides Alan Walker, I don't know Alan Walker. I'm gonna have to look him up. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look him up. But otherwise, I honestly, Guts take it for me, to be honest with you. Nobody up here is worse than Guts.
Yeah. I thought Kaneki was Tokyo Ghoul, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I never seen the show. I need to watch that too. But it's not.
His
It wouldn't be justified.
No, I've seen the show, and even so, I don't think his backstory was really as bad as Guts. Nobody's backstory is as bad as Guts, because Naruto, you still had people to care for you. Nobody just really
Killua had
liked you.
a
You didn't have
whole
family.
assassination. Killua had a whole assassination family.
Like
They were all
they,
assassins. So
yeah, they tortured you, but you know, yeah, okay, that's it. They just tortured you. Like,
his wasn't really nothing crazy.
yeah,
Shinra,
like
I figured because from just the beginning of the anime, it seemed like he always wanted to be a part of the Fire Force. So
hmm.
I haven't watched it since the beginning of the anime because I was waiting for it to finish, but I'm assuming later on he becomes different or something like that.
I don't know. I've been seeing a lot of stuff about Shinra, but I don't really know because I haven't been reading the manga. I just watched the anime, and I'm off to date with the anime. But like I said, I don't really know. I don't know if they went further into his past in the manga. I'm probably having to read that too, but I'm not sure about his past really. Like it didn't seem like it was too bad in the anime, but in Alan
Okay.
Walker,
Oh, I don't
I
know
don't
who
even know
that
where he's
is
from.
either.
It looked like a show from the Gray Man. Never seen that either, but I
Mm.
always wanted to watch it. But I don't know. I'll look them up though for the most part.
All right. I got a list for you up here. Who do you think is the strongest character on this list? To me, it depends on like I would say the what you're going after. Kind of. I can't even explain it the right way because it's between All Might and Omni Man. Because what Omni Man was out there doing, that man, yeah, I would just say yeah, because I ain't got nothing else for that man. Uh, Mr. Incredible, he don't care. Hancock,
Okay,
mm, yeah, that his whole thing is weird.
yeah,
Homelander, isn't Homelander from Peacemaker Keeper, the show on
no,
HBO?
no, you're wrong.
Damn.
Homelander is from it's ironic I'm just actually watching Peacemaker like currently, but Homelander's from The Boys on Amazon.
That's what it was.
Yeah,
I was gonna say I
he
know the stuff looks familiar because I've watched The Boys. I haven't watched all the way into it. I watched like 2 episodes,
you
but
sure?
I know it's good.
You watched The Boys and you forgot
Yeah.
Homelander?
Well, I've only watched one episode. Unless he in the first episode.
He is, but you gotta get to the end of that first episode to be honest with
Yeah, I think I watched like
you.
half of the first episode, and then I had something to do, and I never went back to it. So,
Okay.
and yeah, but for me, it's either All Might or Omni Man.
For me, well, first what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the people that I don't think stand a chance against other people. I'm gonna say Mr. Incredible because he only has super strength. G. He only has super strength, and that ain't gonna do nothing for it. These people have super strength, and they have like flight, super speed, heat vision, and more. So I highly doubt his super strength is gonna be amount to anything. Meteor
Yeah,
Man, I don't think I watched that movie. I think it has to be like a Disney movie, but I don't think I've seen it. The Commander, uh, they didn't really show his attributes or his strength up there too much, so I'm not really sure if he's really like the GOAT. Utopian,
hmm
I don't know. I don't know either because I don't think he was as strong because he was getting folded by like regular
but
demons, and I'm like,
they never showed him in his prime. They only showed him while he was old.
but Peep though, they got All Might in his prime, but they don't have Utopian in his prime.
Yeah, so because that's what I'm saying. I
So
don't think
it
they showed him in his prime. They only
okay, so
showed him more on the older side of once you get older, you start thinking more wisely instead of I'm ready to go out here and throw hands.
because that's when you start losing your ability and your strength. That's why
Yeah,
Metro Man. I think he would be like a Superman type. So I'm not really entirely sure, but the only people I could give it to really is Hancock, Army Man, Homelander. I'll throw All Might in for like the top four, but In my opinion, I think All Might get folded by Hancock. To be honest with you, because Hancock got super speed, All Might don't. He has speed, but it ain't super. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
so he's not beating Hancock, but Omni Man and Homelander, them boys are savages. Them boys are savages. Like if you
yeah.
watch
I'm gonna have to
Homelander,
watch
like
that
he's a
show.
savage. Like he's just as bad as Omni Man. Like when you be like, yo, you're wildin', like you wildin'. Like there was a scene where they was on the plane and they had to save the plane, and he was like, yeah, this plane's not gonna make it. Yep, we gotta leave. But we gotta save the people. What about the kids? Fuck 'em. We gotta leave. I said, ain't no
Yo,
way. I ain't. And then she was like, but we gotta save them. He was like, cause the one that went with him, Maeve, she couldn't fly. He's the only one that could fly. So he said, if you don't come with me, I'm gonna leave your ass on the plane with them. That bitch said, man.
oh
All
yeah,
right, man, you got
yeah,
it.
he up there with Omni Man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's a
that man.
savage. Like he's a savage. Now, I don't think he's as savage as Omni Man, as what I've seen. Cause Omni Man, my man said, yo, I see my wife as a plaything. All these years? All these years? Like, you're wild. Like, and he was like, yo, and
That
he
was
beat
what,
his
like
son ass. Like,
18 years, right? He was married
yes,
to her.
yes, like,
Probably plus before they had the kid, and he was like,
yes,
"Yeah, she ain't nothing to me."
nothing.
I
Like,
was,
yo, after
yeah,
all these years, she ain't, I don't give a fuck about her. And then he beat his son's ass like he was a regular nigga. I was like, you're wild. Like, so I don't know. But then again, that's also a thing. Was like Omni Man, we could see him utilize his not his full strength because I don't think he really utilizes his full strength, but we could see him utilize. We see what he can do when you
yeah.
don't care.
When he walked into the league
Hmm.
of heroes, he, he went that motherfucker just yeah,
Smoked him light. It was light, like light work. It was like, yo, I can't have you around. Get done. Like
yeah,
ain't no way.
yeah,
Like ain't no way.
yeah.
And I was like,
So
yeah. If we're going
for
off the most
me,
savage, Omni Man's definitely up there.
oh yeah, if they said
Yeah.
savage, if they said strongest, to me Hancock, he honestly why I didn't say Hancock was because when he gets close,
Oh, his weakness.
yeah. So they just hold his girl for ransom, even though she's strong too.
Hmm.
But if Omni Man get a hold of her, or Homelander, I think All Might pretty strong to hold her back
Yeah,
and just fly her over to him. Then they both done.
yeah.
So
I give you that one.
it's like it's like there's no he isn't really he's strong. Like if they apart, oh yeah, oh yeah.
Okay, but his
But
weakness
I
it
feel
messed
like
him up.
Omni Man would find. I would feel like Omni Man would find that out pretty fast.
He be on go.
yeah,
My man's be like, "What happened over there?" Zoom. Yeah, they done. What you mean they done? They dead.
yeah,
Like they in the ground. They in the dirt. Like my man's be wild. Like he's a savage. Like my man's a straight savage. So I gotta give it
yeah,
to Omni Man. I gotta give it to Omni Man.
yeah,
And they put
yeah.
Superman
That
up here.
yeah,
I don't know.
he's
That's a different story.
yeah. They I don't know if they threw Superman up there. I think it would be close because I feel like Omni
Yeah,
Man's origin story is kind of like Superman's,
mm,
where they
it
both
is.
came from a planet that's really strong
Mm-hmm.
and they basically got sent to Earth.
Yeah.
But his he was on a mission to destroy Earth
Yeah,
from
he
the
was on
get
a
go.
different he was on a different mission. He was on a different
Yeah,
mission than Superman.
yeah.
So for
So out of anime characters, which is the most confident in their abilities? We got I'll give you a few. Uh Madara, Yujiro, Hisoka, Gojo, Dio, and Kimpachi. Who would you think is the most confident in their abilities?
I'm gonna take out Dio first. Now,
Wasn't he in the first season of JoJo?
yeah, and as much as that's my
Yeah.
man's, he don't even be knowing his abilities sometimes or what he can do. He's confident, but I wouldn't say confident in his abilities because he didn't really know his abilities too much. So I'll take him out first. Kenpachi, I wouldn't say he's really confident in his ability. He's just strong, and he just likes to fight strong people. Whether he's stronger than them or not, he just likes to fight strong people. So it's not like I'm
Yeah,
confident I can beat you. It's more like, oh, you strong? You strong just like me. Let me see if you
he
give me a
brings on the
little.
challenge.
Yeah,
Yeah,
let me see if you give me a challenge or something. So it's not necessarily his ability. He just want to fight strong people since he's just that strong. Uh,
yeah.
Everybody else, I leave them up there because Gojo boy, he be talking hot shit. Like my man's be like, "Hey G, like my man's on the phone. Come on, baby, you already know I'm the strongest in the world. In the world, Craig. In the world, like you already know. Like, come on, G. Like, and it's like he'll tell you about it. I ain't worried about it. I'm the strongest on the planet. Like, who's gonna beat me? Who's beat me? Nobody. Exactly. Like, come on. So
yeah.
the next
And
person,
the way
you said what?
I was about to say, the way he like just basically can do whatever he want as they portray him in the anime.
Hmm.
Like they be like in the meeting, where Gojo? Mm-hmm.
He be
What do
alright.
you mean you don't know? I don't know.
Okay.
All right, we got to continue this. So
Okay.
we doing this, and that. And then he pop in there. Yeah. So what we doing later?
And then they be
Like,
like,
bro, everybody looking at him like, where you coming
why
from?
you late? Man, shut up, old man. Man, I'm late because I need to be late. Just keep talking. Like he be talking hot
Yeah.
shit. The next person I would say was Hisoka then. Because he don't really he got hands, but he don't really be like ain't nobody beat my ass. Like ain't nobody beat my ass. Like he just be like, if you want to test your luck, you can. But you ain't gonna beat
he
me.
like he if he wasn't the way he was, I would say he like you say, he's the if you step to me, I'll fight you.
Yeah,
But I ain't about to be seeking it out.
yeah.
Now, if you ready for this work,
Then I'll hand it out to you. But I'm not over here looking for you unless you
yeah,
one of them kids. And he be looking for you. My man sus. He
yeah.
ain't sus. He different. He different.
That's what I said. If he wasn't, that's what I said. If he wasn't the way
Yeah,
he
he
is,
different.
he'll be
If
something
you a
else.
kid, he'll seek you out though. But otherwise, I don't know about that one. But for Yujiro, my man's
Anything with him is just like, yo,
my man
it's to
said
the extreme for no reason.
they called him the strongest creature, not the strongest human or person, the strongest creature in the world. In the world, Craig. like, like my man's went to the strongest, the biggest elephant. They was like, yo, the elephant had to be at least good, what, 60 meters tall? And he was just like, yo, don't worry about it, I got it. And folded the elephant. Never. By himself with his bare hands,
I rem-
like nothing.
I remember that one. That
For and he did that off of uh what's that? What's the word called? Like initiation, or like just to prove that he was still the goat.
I was. I thought it was just to prove a point.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what it was to prove a point to Baki. And I said, ain't no way, ain't no way, ain't no way. I'm not gonna
yeah,
go in
that
the
man.
woods and fight a bear to be like, yeah, I'm gonna tell, yeah, you can't beat my ass. I'm gonna beat this bear's ass.
I'm gonna go tell my son that he still got some expectations to reach if he trying to beat
Ain't
my
no way,
ass.
ain't no way,
So
ain't no way. So he's definitely up there. Madara, my man's pulled up and said, hey, I'm dead. You got this jutsu all over me. but I guarantee you ain't controlling shit. Not on this body.
Yeah.
So either you let me do what I want to do, or I'm gonna do what I want to do. You pick and choose which one you want to do. Ain't because there ain't no way in hell you controlling me. Never. I was like, that's what I'm kind of like.
Yeah, that it, it's pretty. Yeah, it's hard. I would say, for what you were saying, I say Dio would be last,
Mm-hmm.
then Kenpachi,
Mm-hmm.
and then Hisoka, and then the top three. They
It's hard,
they all
man.
menace to society. So
Okay. It's hard, man.
any one of them can be one, two, or three.
Yeah.
Honestly, it just depends on how you see it,
Mm-hmm.
and what, like, they need another thing to go off of instead of just confident, because
Okay.
all three of them, they all just be like
Ain't nobody beat my ass. It don't matter who you are.
confident.
Ain't nobody beat
Yeah,
my ass.
confident ain't even the word to use. Confident ain't even the word to use for them.
Okay.
It's not, because they on a whole nother level. Because for Madara to just come back, and then when he tried to put them all back in the coffin, this man was like, "Nah, you good."
Okay.
Like, nah, you good.
Yeah,
I'm gonna stay out here and I'm gonna fight.
somebody must have broke the jutsu. Not for me though.
Yeah. And then Yujiro, just to, like you said, just to go out into the wilderness, it just beat an African male elephant 60 meter tall with his bare hands with ease. Had the military scared.
Now don't quote me on the
Like,
60 meters tall joint,
yo,
but
well,
it was kind
he
of
was
big.
taller than Yujiro,
Yeah.
so. But you got, in anime, they over exaggerate
Yeah.
everything. So 60 meters is probably what they said.
Now if he was going to
But
fight Zoe, then I'd be like, yo, he got it. Now if he was going to Zoe and to fight Zoe, I'd be like, yo, hey, Yujiro hands down. He got him. He beat his ass, I'd be like, he got it. But until he fights Zoe, then I'd be like, I don't know. But
that brings up, I would say, another portion out of those three. Who do you think would win?
out of Madara, Yujiro, and Gojo,
Yeah,
probably, to be honest with you, Madara. Only because he has more.
I would. So
What you gonna say?
go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I would say Madara off of the strength that he has more techniques that I don't think they're gonna mess with. Like his majestic
Mm.
flame, majestic destroyer flame, devastation, or whatever he got. Nobody, I don't think none of them mess with that. And even if they do, it's like you still have to give him the hands because Jutro's gonna want to give him the hands. Gojo's gonna want to give him the hands, and
Yeah,
they not beating Madara with the hands. I'm not saying
yeah,
Madara's beating them, but they not gonna beat him with the hands.
yeah.
And then Madara he summoning fucking meteors. G, my man's over here. Don't worry about it. I got you.
Oh yeah, that was.
Ain't no way.
Oh, you took out that
Like,
one.
ain't no way.
How about
Okay.
5?
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Now,
Yeah.
usual he'll give the Susanoo
So
hands though, but Madara
yeah,
just has
yeah.
too many techniques for them.
So so to me,
Hmm?
Yujiro, he wouldn't really. I wouldn't say he would stand a chance. If they were like fighting hand to hand, then yeah,
Yeah.
he would stand a chance. But if they're able to use like all of their abilities and techniques and
Hmm.
everything, Yujiro don't stand a chance. Now between Madara and Gojo, to me that's a hard one, because either you got to think, if they using everything, Gojo gonna use his eyes
He
after
better.
he throw hands and
He better.
assess the situation.
Hmm.
Assess the situation. He gonna be like, all right, now I think I need to go ahead and pull him out.
He just
But
pulled Kakashi.
Madara also has the eyes too, which makes it a little bit hard. That's why I said Yujiro wouldn't stand a
Yeah.
chance because all Madara got to do is get that man in an endless loop. I don't think it'll work because he's too confident in himself, but
No, I can still work.
he'll end up getting out of it.
Yeah, I can see him getting out
Oh
of it,
yeah,
but it'll
well,
still
how
work
strong
though.
Madara is, he probably it'll keep him occupied for a little bit, but he'll eventually get out of it. But yeah, they'll just throw him in them universes like what Gojo did with the volcano head dude. That man
his
didn't know
domain.
what he was experiencing.
Okay,
Yeah,
my man's gonna be over here like
and
this.
which they both have, which is
Okay, they're done.
which that's the crazy part. They both have Gojo and Madara both have a domain type
Yeah.
thing they can use.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I said. It'll be a little bit harder for me. It probably might delve down to more techniques, like you
Mm-hmm.
said. But we also haven't really seen Gojo. I haven't read the manga, so I don't know what the manga's saying.
I haven't.
But
I,
we don't really
yeah.
uh, understand all his techniques
Yeah.
because even the strongest person at their academy don't even mess with him. Like,
Okay.
why isn't this elder person who everybody's afraid of step to Gojo?
Because they ain't gonna be
What
the
can Gojo do that got him like? Yeah,
they ain't
exactly.
gonna
That's
be
what I'm
that. That's
saying.
all.
So all the techniques that he possibly have, it'll be a good fight though.
Yeah.
I say that much, and it'll probably come down to like that last little bit of willpower.
Mm-hmm.
Who gonna have more willpower than the other person
And who's more
to
durable?
to beat them?
And
Yeah, that too. So it's that one right there would be it'll be it'll be
my real
interesting.
answer is gonna be
It'll
Escanor
be
all the way
interesting.
though. I just want to throw that out there. It's definitely gonna be Escanor. Just
It's,
saying he ain't on the list. I don't
we
know why.
already know
He ain't
Escanor.
on the list though, but I'm just saying
Escanor,
Escanor.
because and we already know he the most confident person. That man, as soon as he sees sunlight, it's like
Oh yeah,
you is scum to me,
ain't nobody beat my ass
and
ever.
don't let it reach high noon.
It don't matter if it's
Don't let
Meliodas
it
or the
reach peak
Demon King.
hours.
It's noon. Oh yeah. If you ain't beat my ass at 11:59, you ain't gonna beat my ass at 12. Ever.
So yeah, it's like, yo,
It
come
don't
on,
matter who he talking about. Meliodas. So I
come on,
understand you the
man.
captain, but it don't
We
matter. It could be the Demon King. Hey, I understand you the king or demon or whatever you want to be called, but you ain't king of me. Like, yo.
once this time come out, you got until noon to give me everything you got.
And even then
Because once
you might
noon
get
hit,
lucky.
yeah,
Okay.
once noon hit, we going my time now, and I don't play them games.
Okay.
Exactly.
So I'm definitely giving it to Escanor if he was on the list.
uh, yeah, I would too. Yeah, that man, he's something
Okay.
else. He is something else. Uh, uh, on road trips, we all like to listen to different music and switching it up because a road trip can be a long drawn out
Who you telling?
process. Let's say, uh, well, on a road trip, it's y'all know we have a picture up here. If you could listen to on a road trip, but you can only listen to three artists, who are you picking out of these three artists?
Mm.
Out of these artists up here.
So my first question for you is: are we talking about features too? Like, like they have features on other songs, or
No,
they say
if you listen to the artist, it's going to come with the features too. I would say for me at least, it would come with the features because it's there. I know they all have like solo stuff, but to me, some of their best stuff is when they have features on there
when I
too.
say features, I mean
Because when you competing with somebody,
like they're on the feature. Like it's not their song, but they're on the song.
no, we not doing that.
Okay.
No, no. that gives you too broad of a spectrum for that person.
Yeah.
If they have a feature on their stuff, you can listen to it. But if they're featured on somebody else, then no. Unless you pick the artist where they're featured on it, also with them, then yeah, because you eventually gonna listen to it. But
I was saying
nah,
that was the case, man. Put DJ Khaled up there, then.
everybody
Okay,
featured
he
on
just do
his
an
stuff.
ad lib. He good. For me personally, I'm gonna go with Drizzy Drake, Chris Breezy. Come on, that's the first two. Anybody else is kind of difficult, but because they gonna keep me like, depending on how far I'm going, they gonna keep me good because they have their own songs and they have their own features too. So I could listen to them for a while. Like in my personal opinion, is that Ariana
Yeah,
Grande? Is that Ariana Grande? Oh yeah,
yeah,
Ariana Grande. Yep,
yeah. Next to
that's my
Justin
wife.
Bieber, yeah.
That's my wife. That's my wife. There ain't nothing I can do.
And they gonna be in there hitting them high
I got to.
notes. He
I
gonna be
got
hitting
to.
them high notes in the whip.
Ariana Grande. That's my wife. Come on now. Come on now. That's my wife. Yep. Chris C Breezy, Drizzy Drake, Ariana
uh,
Grande. Come on. I'm good. I don't need to look at anybody else. I'm good.
hey, I feel it.
What you
I
got?
feel it. Uh, I would say Kendrick.
Okay. He valid.
Uh, I say Kanye. The graduation albums. I probably wouldn't listen to more than
You
those.
ain't like Donza? No,
It's
it
all right.
wasn't. No,
Uh,
it wasn't.
uh, I say it's all right. If I like at least one song, it's all right.
Yeah, you like at
Uh,
least one song. Sounds good.
and then
Might just say Drake. Chris Breezy. Come on now. Gotta get my man Drizzy or Chris Breezy.
it's hard. That's what I'm saying. It's hard. It's one of
Mm-hmm.
them two. I'll probably have to go with Chris Breezy. I might have to go with Chris Breezy. He got a lot
Hit the
more
Kobe.
songs and a lot more features. I might end up coming past a song with him and
Yeah.
Drizzy on it. But hey, it's Chris Brown's song,
Okay.
so I can
But
listen
that's
to it.
facts though, because well, in my opinion, I feel like Chris Brown, after all these years, he stayed the same. Like his music of choice. Well, not his music of choice, but the way he sounds and the music that he comes out with is still the same. Like it's still good. Like Drake, he from the beginning of
Yeah,
his career, he changed up from You the Best I Ever Had to Marvin's Room to In My Feelings. All his music. Now I'm not saying he bad, but
but
they kind of changed gradually as he got like a little deeper into his music career.
I would say uh, he did. I think he did that as a to get into different
Hmm.
genres and different communities to have him listen to his stuff because I think that's where most hip hop artists
Yeah.
fall off at is they make the same type of music over and over. So now that's all you listen to. Then you can get tired of listening to the same thing over and over.
Yeah.
And I think that's where like if you listening to drill rap,
Hmm.
let's say that you just constantly listen to drill rap for that first month, you'll be good. Then that second month, probably that first week, you're gonna listen to it, and then you're gonna be like, I'm gonna
Ah.
listen to something different.
Okay.
It ain't hitting like it used to when I first listening to it.
Yeah.
And then Drake, it's like Drake and Chris Brown, they both have so much different stuff. Like I know Chris Brown, he got
Hmm.
R&B, hip hop,
Pop if you want to.
Spanish,
Hmm.
UK. Like he got so many different areas, and then he got pop, like you said, pop,
Hmm.
rock. Uh, I think he got gospel too.
I don't know
So
about that one.
this man is, uh, yeah, I don't know. He probably do
Okay.
somewhere out there. but it's just
He on
all
his
over
go
the
hunt. He
place.
got potential.
So it's yeah, it's probably locked up in the studio
Okay,
somewhere just
Sun
chilling.
Breezy.
Uh, yeah.
Nah, I got you.
or Deacon Breezy.
Okay,
There it
I ain't
is.
no way.
Pastor
Ain't no
Breezy. There
way.
we go.
Ain't no
There we
way.
go.
Ain't no way. I'll be damned. Deacon Breezy.
Oh yeah, hey, hey, that'll be a that'll be a good one though. If he did go
Okay,
gospel,
Deacon Breezy.
uh, he'd be in there. I got a few sports things to add you.
Ah,
We got okay, so Team A is Kevin Durant, Kobe, and Steph, and then we got a Team B is LeBron, Jordan, and Kyrie. Between those two teams, who do you think would dominate the other team?
so my question is this: Is this is this
3 on
them
3.
in the jerseys that they in? Like that's the time frame that they in?
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, to as much as I love LeBron, and he is my favorite player, just want to let everybody know that LeBron James is my favorite player in the world, basketball player. I gotta give it to Team A, all for the strength of Steph. Steph can't guard Kyrie, but Kyrie, he also not gonna stop Steph from making them shots. Kobe and Jordan can't guard each other, and I'm not saying they can't play great defense, but them shots is gonna fall. Them shots is still gonna go in.
Yeah. Well, if like most people know the history about Kobe, he basically almost mimicked almost his whole game after
That's also
Jordan.
what I'm saying
So
too.
they almost got this most identical
Hmm.
moves, maneuvers, and
But that's what I'm
everything
saying.
else.
Is so that's why I said they both can't guard each other because Kobe's gonna make his shots, but then Jordan also gonna make his shots. So it don't matter how great the defense is, the offense is. I feel like the offense is always still gonna be better between those two. With
Mhm.
LeBron, he can't guard KD. He can't guard KD. And the Cleveland LeBron, because I feel like every team that he played on, he played a different. He played differently throughout the progress of his career. So when he was on Cleveland the first time when he first got drafted, all he had was mid range and all he had was, dropping to the
Drive
exactly
into the rim.
and
Yeah.
dunks. That's all he had.
Inside and mid
That's all he
range.
had.
Yeah.
He didn't really have threes. He had threes, but it wasn't nothing crazy.
Oh yeah.
Then when he went to the
It was that you got to leave him
yeah,
wide open
yeah,
type
and
three.
then when he went to the Heat, he got his mid range and his post game got a little better. He's still dropping to the rack and stuff like that. But he was getting a little more threes. It wasn't nothing crazy. But then when he went back to Cleveland, that's when he got better with his threes a little bit, and he got better, and he was still like he wasn't driving as much, but he would do more like draw the foul and lay it up.
Mm.
He could draw more fouls. But the defense, I don't know about the defense. His defense is the only defense he really got is his blocking. That's really all he got. Like his speed to get back down the court with you.
For
But his defense is not that great.
yeah,
KD,
I get it. Yeah, I say LeBron.
I was gonna say KD. On
Go
the
ahead.
other hand, LeBron's not guarding KD at all. Like I seen that in the finals, numerous occasions. I say, my man, you can't guard this G. Like he's pulling up good. Like yo, LeBron, step up, G. Like what are you doing? Like so, I don't think LeBron's gonna be able to guard KD. However, I don't think KD can guard LeBron either. I just don't think LeBron's gonna make as many shots as KD will. If that makes sense. Like, see how I said Jordan and Kobe's going shot for shot.
Yeah, I got you. I got
LeBron
you.
and KD not going shot for shot.
Yeah,
KD gonna make more
I
shots
got
than
you.
LeBron gonna make, in my personal opinion. Although LeBron's my favorite player, just want to throw that out there again. He is the GOAT, boy. However you want to feel about it, he is the GOAT. But I still
Yeah,
take Team A because of the factor of KD. That's the only reason. If this was Lakers, Kate, LeBron, then that's a different story.
I would say. I'd say that LeBron when he came back to Cleveland was like a most completed LeBron
Yeah.
because he didn't had a few years
Mm-hmm.
under his belt uh, with Cleveland when he first got drafted. Went to Miami. I think he learned a little bit more
Yep.
under Wade to like they competed with each other. Then that's when I think he developed his
Mm-hmm.
3-point shot
And that's what he needed.
like the most. Is then because and then when he went back to Cleveland, that's when he really set the stage on fire per se. When he was like, "Yeah, I'm complete now, so I can bring a ring to Cleveland like I promised him." As
Mm-hmm.
I think he went back to Cleveland, but for me, I might have to.
Give it to me straight, doctor. Give it to me straight. It is.
It's a
It
real
is.
hard one
That's why you gotta lay out all the facts for yourself and think.
because
See the matchup.
yeah, that's what I'm coming. I'm trying to. That's what I'm thinking right now of how I'm
Mm-hmm.
about to match this up.
Cause you have to have those matchups like the LeBron, KD, the Jordan, Kobe, the Kyrie, Steph. Because if you misplace switch one of them, it messed the whole dynamic up. So
Yeah, there's
because you
always
can't
going to
have
be a mismatch,
Kobe guarding
but
Kyrie and Steph guarding Jordan because it's like
but I would say so. I'm gonna take Team B, right? Listen to this, and what I'm gonna do is we gonna leave. I'm gonna stick Kyrie. You about to probably look at me crazy, what I'm about to say. I'm about to stick Kyrie on
okay,
Kobe, right? And we gonna have Jordan on Steph, and we gonna keep LeBron on KD. Now, put Jordan on Steph so Steph don't shoot as many threes. Make him come in for the two. Now, Kobe, he can't shoot threes. I ain't saying he can't shoot threes, but it seems like he's probably since
mm,
he's so much stronger than Kyrie, he gonna constantly back him down. Easy points. Let me just back him down to the thing, do a
mm-hmm,
spin in there, and then there that LeBron on KD is just it's more of a power move, but that's the only threes they got coming in. Whereas Steph, I don't think he about to do too much to Jordan because Steph's defense is
side,
good. It is good,
side.
but well, he in the NBA for a reason, so his defense got
I
to
mean, niggas in the NBA
be
for
somewhat good.
some reason. Like, come on, G, you can't say that now. You in the NBA because you are okay.
but but Jordan, I say Jordan can still knock down threes over Steph.
Yeah,
LeBron and KD, that's a they match up is just a whole ordeal of that's just something else. Now Kyrie, he's just gonna be doing twos because Kobe ain't letting him
okay,
shoot no threes at all. That man just gonna be he gonna have to learn how to drive. Now I give him he probably get past Kobe a few times, and then
yeah.
Kobe gonna
That's the thing
learn.
about Kobe's he
Well,
adjusts. Where he
everybody
like,
get
oh
lucky.
yeah, that ain't gonna happen again.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everybody gets lucky at least once. Look at Iverson and Jordan. Iverson crossed up Jordan, but Iverson even tell you. As soon as he went for that shot, Jordan was
Okay,
already back in his face. So it's like he'll probably get lucky and cross him
and what will happen
over,
the second
but
time?
uh,
I'm gonna be on your ass a third. I'm gonna be on your ass the
yeah,
second time.
yeah, but yeah, but as I think Team B will have a better adjusting because most of the people on Team B are more of 2 point
Mm-hmm.
shooters. They aren't really 3 point shooters. And Team A has two 3 point shooters on there, and KD and Steph. Kobe too, but primarily KD and Steph. Steph at the half court throwing it up like he
No,
at the
he
three
throwing it up
point
like he at the
line.
free throw line.
And if you can stop that, yeah, and if you can stop him and just have it coming from one area, the
Mm-hmm.
game is more manageable in my opinion. So that's why I say. And then in the long run, Team B will probably most likely take it home because then, like I said, I think they have more of the power besides Kyrie on Kobe, but the other two, you know, backing people down takes strength and
And technique.
endurance and stamina out of you. So if I'm constantly backing you, yeah, and if I'm constantly backing you down, especially MJ on Steph, man, he, Steph gonna be down there like, bro, I'm tired of this right here. Let me I'm tired of this right here. Let me yeah, I'm gonna just give it to him. Free reign.
So
Free reign. Almost
with
free
shit
reign,
like
I
that,
should say.
I got you. Now you had me for a second though, because I was like, hold on now. That kind of makes sense because I'm like, team, yeah, if you switch up the lineup. But even if you switch up the lineup, like you said, look, like Team B is more of a 2 point type of team. So whether they going shot for
Yeah.
shot, Steph is shooting threes. KD shooting threes. Kobe could shoot threes. So if you add
Yeah.
the math, threes is
Yeah.
gonna win. But even without that fact, I don't think as much as defense as Jordan's gonna give Steph, he better guard him full court. And with Steph, that's facts.
But yeah, I
But you
think
got
that's what he
Pete
was doing.
with Steph ball handle and his skill sets. Hey, you get that nigga any type of space. That's good. That's good. Like, cause he did it with Kobe. Like Kobe did the
Yeah,
same thing
true.
that you said
True.
Jordan would do. Like he was scoring him heavy. The defense was great. But then he still shot the shot and still went in. And that's gonna be on
Yeah.
the constant. Like and then his off ball movement is also
Yeah.
great too. So, you know, if Kobe or KD got the ball, hey, he just get open. You only have to keep up with him the whole game. The whole game. It ain't gonna just be like just me whenever I get the ball. The whole game you gonna have to keep up with
Yeah.
me. Off ball, with the ball, no ball, on the bench.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, his off
you
ball is
you gonna
good.
have to keep up with him the whole
Yeah.
game. So and then he's still gonna
Yeah.
make the shot even when you put great defense. So it's gonna be like, come on now.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna put Kyrie on campus. Kyrie is nice, but he doesn't have. I don't think he has the consistent shot as Steph when it comes to shit
Oh,
like that.
no, no, I was just saying it's more of a to get the major 3 pointers out the way, have them shooting less.
Hmm.
I knew that like threes are gonna go in. I know that part, but it's like
Hmm.
have them shooting less threes. Like because like you
Hmm.
said, three ball wins. Whoever get off the most threes,
Yeah.
they gonna most likely dominate. And if I can limit how many they throw up, then we have a better chance of coming out on top. So that's why I did that. Because I was also thinking about a lineup where it was swapped, where I was thinking LeBron on Steph, but then I was
Yeah.
like, Steph too fast for LeBron. If they in the half court, he probably good, but in the full court,
But you also got Pete.
Steph too fast. I say MJ could
I was gonna say
go
LeBron.
ahead.
He don't be playing defense as much like that though. Like Kobe, Jordan, they different than LeBron. Like Kobe and Jordan, they be like, oh, he made threes from half court. Like they'll be like, okay, let's go until you get the three. He don't even make it a 3 and he's shooting and he make it. Oh yeah? Okay. I'm gonna step over the 3-point line. He get the half court. He shoot. He make it. Oh yeah? He ain't even get the half court before I'm on his ass. Like, so that's the type of shit they would do. LeBron, he'll keep letting them. He'll be
Yeah.
like, okay, they shot it from 3. Okay, let me step up a little bit. But he's still behind the 3-point line. Okay, they still shoot it from half court. All right, let me step a little bit. But he's still back where they can still shoot. That's the type of defense he plays sometimes. He don't be hounding them like Jordan or Kobe would. So if you did that, it'll still kind of like fuck him up. And then,
Yeah.
like you said, he wouldn't really be able to keep up with Steph off the ball all the time because LeBron, that's not his game. Like, I'm not saying he can't guard him, but
Yeah.
that's just not his game all the time.
Yeah. No.
And that could be a game. That could be a game changer.
Yeah. 'Cause I
That
know
don't stop
Steph.
moving.
Yeah. That's why I was thinking about it. I was like,
No.
he don't. And that's the thing. What makes him
Yeah.
lethal is he don't stop moving. That man, he'll run around the court, get open,
And
sling
you
it
be
up,
like, ain't no way.
good. Come back,
My
do the same
man's,
thing,
this is back to
good.
back. You did this shit 5 times
Yeah.
straight. You ain't tired?
So
Yeah.
yeah,
Me get on the court. I do that shit one time. I'm
yeah,
good.
that man. That's why I was like, that's possibly. Yeah, I think like in the comments, let us know who you got taking Team A or Team B if you're watching this on YouTube. But I think a lot of people might go with Team A just for the fact, like you said, they have shooters.
That's cap.
And when shooters start shooting, especially once they get hot, it's
that's cap that they go with Team
what's
A.
cap?
I believe the majority of them would go with Team B off of the strength of just Jordan. Off of the strength, no, not even both of the goats. Just off of the strength of Jordan, Gordon, Golden, whatever you want to call him, Black Jesus. Like, that's just off of the strength of Jordan.
Yeah,
that's why they would be like,
yeah. And now most people they're not thinking of it logically from a basketball standpoint. Like, yeah, that's why I see it. So only reason why, well, let's say the basketball logic people probably was pick Team A. I said Team B to give them a different opinion on to think about, like you did. You thought about it, like, that matchup that can make the game a lot more interesting than Steph and KD
shooting
running
niggas
down the
lights
court
out.
pulling threes. Like,
Yeah.
like it's fun to watch, but it's not going to be that entertaining to
Jordan
watch.
gonna be on Steph ass.
But if you change it up,
he gonna be on his ass.
Yeah. Kyrie and LeBron and KD. KD takes LeBron, I'd say, in height because he's so long.
6'5" or whatever
LeBron's
he wants to take, and how tall
ball
he
handler. That man he calls himself 6'10", but a 7-foot ball handler. Like, not too many people who's 7 feet handling the ball like KD be handling the ball. That man got his own signature dribbling 2K.
I need to get that new 2K too.
So who really, as I said, LeBron and KD is going to be that's probably the only matchup that'll stay the same. Unless people want to toy with the thing of Kyrie on KD or Jordan on KD.
Y'all let us know what y'all line up with, what y'all would think, and y'all line up.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
I'm definitely interested to hear that. That's definitely a good one. So, well, I don't know. We'll see. We have to see about that one.
Yeah. So,
that's a good one, boy.
Yeah, we will. We'll see. Have you watched? You read any new?
Nah, I don't think I've been
manga
reading
lately. Or have you been reading any?
I've been only reading The Boxer lately. I just recently finished The Boxer, which is actually straight. I think you put me on to that, right? Yeah.
The Boxer?
Yeah.
I probably did.
Nah, I didn't read any nothing new. But that's
I probably did. Did you haven't finished it, or are you reading
oh
the prologue for it
oh, you talking about the after the ending, like the extras? Yeah,
for the
yeah.
boxer?
I'm reading that.
Yeah, after the ending. Yeah, all that like
Hmm.
the story, everybody else story. Yeah, I stopped reading it after they finished the story, so I
Yeah,
never been back to it. I probably
uh,
should read it, but
I don't know.
uh,
Like I did stop reading it, but well, I want to continue reading it, but it's not really that special to me. It's not as interesting as the story. But you the goat, boy.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
everybody else's story, and oh yeah, that man was out there, and that
Yeah,
man
my
bulked
man.
up to fight in the heavyweight. Like, bro, what?
I,
What? I say that would be a good anime
okay.
adaptation.
Yeah,
It'll probably give people a lot of Epo vibes, but
but
I think it'll be a good anime
that's what the
adaptation if
creator
they did
said.
decide to make it into an
Like he
anime.
also said how yeah, it was inspired by
It was
Ipo
based off of.
because I think one of the characters he was basically was Ipo. Like when he it was just pure determination. Like he don't
Mm.
like well, it's different from Ipo because Ipo still had his power, but this guy he didn't have no talent whatsoever. He didn't have power. He didn't have speed. He didn't have technique. He didn't have nothing. So everything he learned was based off of he's a what?
He's a. I was gonna say he just had his basically sight where he his what is it intuition, that's there it is. He could like kind of
No,
figure out
no,
what he needs to do because
no.
he never flinched every time he was getting bullied. If he was punching him in his face, going to punch him in his face, and he was just looking right at it like, I see it coming, and let you
Oh,
get
you
close
talking about
enough, then I
you?
dodge it. But he never dodged it.
You talking about
I
you?
forgot. I don't know what it's
No,
called.
I'm talking about the one that had all the effort.
Yeah.
I forgot his name, but his effort, yeah, him. So
Oh.
he
Oh.
didn't have
Okay.
no
Yeah.
talent. He didn't have no power,
Yeah.
no speed, no
Okay.
technique. He didn't
Yeah.
have anything. But he wanted to learn boxing. So he would go against somebody and get his ass beat, and then come back and get his ass beat. So he'll come back and get his ass beat like 60 times, and then he'll then that 61 time he'll beat them off a straight effort. You, my man's was over here like,
Yeah.
all right, G. Like he was like, yo, I seen this shit already, G. Like, come on, like, yo, hurry this, like, wrap this shit up, like, come on, beat my ass so I can go about my
Yeah.
day. Like, he was a different breed.
Yeah.
He was definitely a different breed, and I was K. He was different too, though. K boy, my man's K. He a scumbag. Like he ain't no Griffiths though, but he was just hey man, I'm talking for him. Like he would do dirt just to keep him as the monster that he wanted him to be. And I'm like, but that last fight though,
Oh yeah.
that last
That
fight
man.
with you and Aaron,
Oh yeah. I already knew it was gonna be a good fight. Yeah, I already knew it was gonna be a good fight because they both. Aaron was a genius in
hmm
his own right. That I think he just used K to further his like learning, and then once he realized what he was doing, he was like, yeah, I got to get up out of here. I
nah,
can't deal with this. Like what he
nah,
doing is
K
not right.
he did the same thing he does with everybody. So K would see somebody and be like, shit, let me tell you the meaning of life. Well, let me show you the meaning of life. And then he would be like, okay,
Oh, that's I'm saying. No,
yeah,
I'm saying I got that. I'm just saying is when uh when the coach when he first got to
hmm
Aaron, it was like he was young and like
oh
just
yeah,
out there. And then, like I said, he went up under him and got better. And then as he progressed through his career, he realized that K
for damn,
basically ain't shit.
hmm
He's just using these boxers to keep his publicity high and his basically that he's still the top trainer
hmm
out of all boxers in there. So then he realized that and he just left.
uh,
He's like, yeah,
you just
I'm done
using me
here.
at this
This
point,
this
and
isn't
I'll
for
be
me.
damned.
So
So,
yeah, yeah, he was like, I can go and I already know I'm good, so let me just
because he
I'm
wasn't using
dropping
his
you, and I'm gonna
techniques.
do my own thing.
That was also a thing too. Like he wasn't using his techniques. He was just like, okay, I'm just doing whatever. Like I'm not really utilizing my techniques on any, well, your techniques. But then when he went against you, he
Yeah.
was like, let me turn these shits inwards. Like let me start beating your ass now. Let me stop playing with you. So he was a little. So then he was like, shit, this ain't
Yeah.
even about K no more. This is about I can't win. I mean, I can't lose. So that was a good ass fight. The one with
Well, I think it was more of he was trying to. I would say I think he was more of trying to show him the light, like life is good,
yeah,
because he was like in a
life
deep
isn't just about
hole
what
of
he's showing you.
darkness, and he was like, "Yo, there's people out here that can help you.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's you got help out here. I can help you. The manager can help you. The old one, the female that he fired, she can help you.
Cat can't help
Your
shit.
cat can
Cat
help
in the grave.
you. Like you got more than
Cat in the dirt.
just
Cat ain't helping nothing.
yeah.
So
Well,
we
well, it could have.
ain't
That's all I'm saying.
okay.
Uh, I've been
But
yeah, yeah. I've started I was reading this manga called
oh yeah,
Existence. Uh, and this right
you about to
here,
put it on the screen?
man. Yeah, basically, basically this he's lived every life possible. Like he's been an ant. He's been the
Mm-hmm.
smallest thing on Earth to like a micro germ to the biggest thing on Earth, which is like the elephant's the biggest living
I don't know.
mammal
You got me.
animal and living thing on Earth, right? Yeah. Uh, so he learned from all of them, and then he died. He constantly died and
I was a
got
slime ass
reincarnated as
nigga.
something different, and then he became a human.
Mm-hmm.
He became a human, and he was trying to figure out like why do humans do what they do, and like he's really intelligent because he kept everything he learned from each life.
Mm-hmm.
He brought whatever he learned from the last life to the new life. So when he got this human form, his mother, the mother of the kid, uh, he would be like, "Why is she doing all of this for me? Like she not even that strong, but she out here yelling at these
Okay.
people like they crazy, protecting me. Why is she protecting me? I can handle myself." She didn't know this, but
Yeah.
he knows this. You know how it go. So one day he was just out testing his powers basically in the middle of the night, and he runs into this the
Mm-hmm.
police force, I'm assuming they are, uh tracking down this dude to get payment. So they're corrupt cops. And then he just he came up on it, and he was telling them basically to stop, asking them what they was doing. So they ended up shooting the boy, right? Ate the bullet and just went in per se. Like this man went all in, beat everybody up, splattered blood splatter everywhere. But he let that
Mm-hmm.
officer ended up escaping and going back, and then everybody was like, "Yeah, he was like he's a monster." And he was trying to get everybody on board to know that he's a monster, but nobody was really believing him because he had no proof of
Okay.
this man being a monster. So as he finally found him again, and he was like, "Yeah, this is him." And they was going after him, and he was like, he basically didn't care if they took him because you're not about to hold me for that long. But then he was like, "Yeah, we
Oh
about to
yeah.
take your mom
Never.
too," and that triggered something. In the manga, that man took off. He was like, all right, you stay here. I'll be back. And took off to his mom. Got to his mom. Man, they had her dragged out on the floor
Mm-hmm.
and everything because his mom was sick. That man was like, if you do anything to her, I'll kill all of you.
Okay.
And they was like, yeah, all right. Then the other group came up and he was like, what are y'all waiting for? Shoot him. They went to shoot. The mom jumped in front of him to shield him. She died, and that was the end of
Oh
everybody
wow.
there, basically. That man killed everybody. And then he was like, humans ain't shit, basically.
Oh.
And I'm going to wipe out every last one of them.
How many episodes was that into?
That's just the gist of it. And that, so that's 14.
14.
That's just 14. Yeah. And it's at chapter 30 right now. That's the latest one. I haven't read it in a while, but that's how far I got up to. There's more that happens in there. I ain't gonna spoil the rest, but that was probably the first 7 to 10 chapters, I would say. And yeah, that
Send
was
me the
like,
link.
yo, this right
Send me
here
the link.
is something else. This is something else
Send
right
me the
here.
link. I need to read that, boy.
Like I
That
got
man
you.
sounds like a savage. That's some shit I'll be on.
Yeah.
Never.
I was like, this.
Everybody
man,
got to go.
Yeah, like if you read the description, it's like one day it was a herd of ants, and another day it was a large dinosaur. Oh yeah, he was back in those days too. This was the last reincarnation of being that had experienced tens of thousands of reincarnations and lives. He was born as a human with the power of every single life form he had ever been. Why did he have such an ability? Lee Jane finally came to understand. I exist to eradicate mankind. I was like, yeah. I didn't even read it. This was the strength of I was on TikTok and I saw a video, and that video it had showed like a few still shots of it, and I was like,
Okay.
oh yeah, I need to go and read that. And yeah, I was like, yeah, this is it right here.
Yeah, I might have to check that out. I'm definitely gonna check that out. I'll definitely let you know probably this weekend.
Thanks for watching the Team 7 Podcast. Tune in next week for the next episode. I'll see you then.